There we go. How y'all doing, y'all? Welcome to Vesta Angels. Got tied up a little bit putting up them groceries and finally getting me something to eat. I haven't ate anything all day. That's usually how I fast. By the time I really eat, the sun is getting ready to go down. Um, and then now I have like a headache. So, so that's what took me so long from getting, to y'all. You have the Eight of Wands in reverse. Some of you are still waiting on some type of notification. Ooh. Of a relationship, a partnership, a marriage, a union. What is this about? So we got Venus in Cancer, uh, sidereal, Josti, not Western astronomy or astrology. We also got the Sun in Cancer. It soon will be in Leo for my channel, um, August the 15th through September the 15th. We got Jupiter in Taurus. I believe Mars is still in Taurus if it didn't go back to Aries. But what is this Eight of Wands in reverse? Either for some of you you cut off communication or you waiting on communication. Okay? It's only either of the two. Um Now, I do feel with the commitment ring up under it, it's regarding some type of partnership. It don't have to be love, but it can be a partnership, of course, with another energy entity, whether it's a person, a company, a contract, um, the initial like phone call, some type of message. Now, the only thing about the Eight of Wands is this is a message, a guided message. Okay. It can come from another person, but usually the Eight of Wands is coming from, uh, like your downloads from, if you want to say spirit guides, ancestors, angels, source, whatever you feel when it comes to those different type of awakening or spiritual connection that will give you information or help to guide you. Either you haven't gotten it or you got it and you didn't do anything with it. Now, this also could be the person you're thinking about. They could have been spiritually guided to you to create this partnership or union with you. And depending on the next card, what do they do with it? Okay. Now, this Eight of Wands can go in the upright because we're about to go into Mercury retrograde, August the 4th in a couple of days. So some of you may get this message or download, epiphany, aha moment, um, notification, whatever it is for you, so that you can be in this type of union that you need, right? Or leave. Some of you can be leaving a union. Because the next card is the Nine of Swords, a sense of stress, anxiety, worryation. Um, some of you still can be having it slightly, or either you're about to go into it because it is in the concern energy. So it's not either a yes or a no, whether you're going into it or all the way out of it. Okay. Okay. High Priestess, like I was saying about downloads, aha moments, using your intuition. Hey, Michael Stevens. Um, Good question. Since you have chimed in, I've never seen you on my channel before. I will answer that for you because that's usually what I do for new people that stops by and comments in the comment section. Okay, you're welcome. The Emperor in reverse. Oh, let me see here. Okay. So at the bottom, we have establish, ambition, experience, development, achievement, longevity, mature, and actuality. But I don't know quite, which your birthday or that person's birthday. But like I said, Venus is in Cancer, which is a very emotional field house. It's a moon house, the fourth house. So you have the soulmate, twin flame, the one, a pair of things, blooming love, faith, deep soul connection. But this would have been very great if only the emperor had came in the upright. Now, whoever the boss is, manager, CEO, okay, and this position that you have with this person, um, whoever that person is very patient about waiting. It can be for this person, but at the same time, anytime you have an emperor in reverse, that is being impatient. It can be, depending on how the placement of Aries still in a person's chart, and what house, because reverse emperor is impatient, upset, irate, argumentative, uneasy, um, replanning, redoing, recalculating, re-strategizing, um, very timid or passive aggressive energy. It can be. Also, may have a sense of codependency when it comes to finding the one, falling in love, um, having a very blooming love type of relationship or connection. Whoever will, like you said, is the boss. This can be one of the karmas, or when it comes to love and relationship, that this person has to work on, or has to answer to, or has to surrender to, in order to be, again, why this ring came out here, in a long lasting type of love and relationship. Hey, Reese. So we did have the mice card: illness, fatigue, stress, anxiety. Now, a reverse emperor can have a lot of anxiety and stress, because in the upright, a emperor will know the right thing to choose to do, ready to work on a plan, ready to commit, ready to move forward, etc. Okay. So, restlessness, filth, decay, deteriorating, loss, and theft. Whoever this is, Aries here. And like I said, Aries right now is in second house of Taurus, where Jupiter is. So somebody here could have also left, or just left, a relationship, and has a lot of anxiety or stress about, either, like you said, letting the other person know, or um, acknowledging, okay, that the person know, like, hey, I like you, or whatever the case may be. Um, but this person also could have had, or is going through, some losses. Can also be financially. Hey, Miss Linda. Hey, Ada. Four of Pentacles, and Ace of Wands. Well, it won't be any type of energetic action right now. Um, I'll show it to you before I pull the deck up. I'm not saying that it won't be, but your person or whoever I see, like you said, as the boss or the manager, they're going through some anxiety. Okay, and it can be due to separation, breakup, loss of something financially, also monetarily, um, a sense of values from the inside out about who and what they would want as a lover or a partner in their life. They also could either just got over some type of sickness, or they could be becoming sick, because even the Four of Pentacles in the upright can be a sense of withdrawal, hesitation, shut down, or shut at home because of illness or sickness. Okay. So, and it could be, hay fever, allergies, a summer cold, anything like that. It don't necessarily have to be something detrimental. Um, Something could be here, but I don't see it as of right now. It will take a minute for this to mature, or for this person to be the level of maturity that you would want them to be. Even the Ace of Wands is in reverse. Um, if you have slept with this person, you may also um, may not have used protection. So you make sure that you also get checked out here. Okay. But if you have not, I don't see that anytime soon as of right now. Now, Mars being in Taurus will not be so much active. So it can develop into something further when Mars leaves Taurus and goes forward. Okay. Yeah, see, the seduction card is even in reverse. Y'all know I had to take a black marker because she was bare chested. Okay. So even the seduction card, like the Queen of Wands, Leo energy for me, is even in reverse. So you may want to pay attention to like what this card is saying. Don't stress yourself. Don't worry yourself, or have restless nights worrying if a person likes you or in love with you, or want to express something. Just let it unfold naturally. I don't really feel that you need to be a seducer, or a seduction type of energy, to attract this person. Make sure that you're just very mature, honest. um, Keep that same level of ambition, and it will actually be more longevity. You seen a mouse in your and then there go the mouse right there. Yeah, whoever this is, it could be a lot of mice in the field or in the walls or something like that. Because they could have been there and been very quiet. High priestess. Okay, so even as giving you your reading, Michael, this also can resonate with you about the stress and anxiety, worryation already here. The Nine of Swords. And the mouse came and comforted you. Well, I'm glad it didn't bite you. Oh, look at there. Two of Cups. Let's get one more real quick. And the Star card. So glad I did that, but it's in reverse. Okay, but it will, like I was just telling Michael, don't rush anything. Um, it will come a time to go out, associate with this person, reconnect. Some of you you have been very stagnant, can be by choice, due to just plain restlessness, getting some rest, you're tired, stress and anxiety, you know, overcommitment itself. It don't necessarily have to be about a specific person with all of you. You've been very quiet. You've been dreaming more of love connections or astral traveling and with somebody rather than in the physical because the high priestess is here. So let's go ahead and clarify this. We're not going to be on here too long. We already got the commitment card. See, again, talking about maturity. This is why also this card came out here for Michael at the bottom of the deck. You see that? Mature, longevity, achievement, ambition, and then the mature woman comes out. So, getting to where you're at now, even in your mind frame, in your maturity level, it takes a lot because you can just be anything to to yourself or to anybody. You can just do yourself any type of way. You could be a trash talking, trash type of individual where you just don't mean nobody no good, right? So, yes, sometimes it takes a lot of toll to be a person that is right versus a person that just does anything or just bees anything. Um, but that's the maturity of Saturn. Now, remember, like I told you, of course, Saturn is retrograde until November. So depending on what zodiac sign you are and Saturn in what house, it may bring stress, anxiety, and worryation, restless nights. Okay. Thinking about where the money is gonna come from, how you're gonna pay this bill, when I'm gonna get a job, etc. Is this person coming back to me? Why haven't they messaged me? Why haven't we reconnect? Uh, why I'm not getting any phone calls. Nobody don't want to date me. It could be different scenarios for everybody, right? But then you realize how mature you are and what you're worth with the mature woman or masculine next to the ring. Because this is for a lot of you why you're holding back from situations, from people, um, certain friends who you associate with, who you message, who you allow people to message you. So it's all about maturity here. Some of you may have or be stressed that you can't make it to a aunt, a sister, or a mom or a grandmother anniversary is the first thing I'm hearing, or wedding. hmm Okay, now we have the high priestess. Let's get a clarifier for this. That was quick. Oh, it's a third party here. I wonder why that is. Because I was finna say something about a third party, but I didn't. And the reason why is because this card was in reverse. Another person involves someone else's influence, outside party, rival, love triangle, and stranger. But it's in reverse though. So either you stop talking to somebody or they stop talking to you or stop messaging you because they were with somebody older or younger as a third party. Because I do see two divine feminines here. Now, if that's not the case for you, you of course may have an aunt, a cousin, a mother, a sister, somebody like that, and a younger sister, uh, or younger family member, or this can be a third party, which is right here. Y'all see that? So you have the Three of Cups here. Then you have three divine feminines here. So this is like a deja vu or a reconnection. So, and then it's another divine feminine here. Y'all know actually I was gonna do hashtag uh KH Kamala Harris reading, but I decided not to today. I actually was gonna do the masculine reading, but I went ahead and did this right now because it's a lot of divine feminine energy here. It's a female here, three of them here, one here, one here, one here, one here, one here, one here, and then two here. So, you know, not quite sure, are these people family for you, people that you party with or associate with? This also for some of you may have been a third party situation, but if you have already removed yourself um, by finding that very filthy, you know, and something that you don't want to be a part of, removing yourself, not getting the relationship, so it's not any point to continue to wish upon a star. Now, this also can be baby mama, wife here, and third party. So, any of you divine feminines, if you have wanted to know if you were in a third party situation, you were. Some of you could have been the older person. It could have been a person that they were dealing with, and then also a person that stays silent, okay, but stays in the background, that they still were dealing with. And for some of you, it could have been that they really want a union with you. If they do, they're not saying nothing though. And I feel that they missed the memo. Star card to the Eight of Wands in reverse. But the High Priestess is all knowing. So some of you already knew this. This is why you had a little bit of stress and anxiety because you realized sooner or later, after you were dating, going out, for some of you also could have been intimate, that this person wasn't going to work. So now you're back as the High Priestess. Okay, this is a lot of. I wonder what's going to go on with Miss Kamala Harris, because this is a lot of feminine energy that came out. Now, Venus is in a water house, so that can have something to do with it, about feelings and emotions. The moon being in Cancer. I don't know what is in Libra. I don't think nothing is in Libra. All right, let me see. Um, the Sila, the prothesis of true power. Is this how I say that? I guess it's something like the High Priestess or the Queen of Wands, because she got the little lion there. I call my power back from all times and all places. I'm my own. Oh, so a Queen of Wands energy, huh? Mm-hmm. So some of you, you can be having something that soon will be coming to you as a blessing, a change in your life. And it could just be a friend. It don't necessarily have to turn into something love. Not right now, maybe in the future. But there's nothing wrong with having somebody to converse with, go out, uh, go walking, exercising, go have coffee or drinks or a movie, or just sit around each other and laugh. There's nothing wrong with that. You don't necessarily have to be or fall in love with somebody, but at least getting out, getting back into and obtaining your power back here, because you have done the work here to be the main female or main person, not having to be a third party situation. So for a lot of you, I know that you just really dismissed yourself, or you're waiting on confirmation still for some of you from this person. But I don't see y'all talking though. So whoever I'm talking about for you, this person, you're not talking to them at all, and they're not talking to you. So this is this who this reading is regarding. Okay, even if they're friends, male or divine feminine. Okay, it could be family, it could be a best girlfriend, a bro, something like that. Co-workers, it don't matter. But to resonate with you, you're not talking to this person. The I'm sorry roses in reverse. So yeah, this person still has not came back towards you, but like I said, it will be some change. The Chariot card here, and the Diana card is the Queen of the Wilderness. So I wonder if that's the High Priestess. It's so many goddesses in this deck. So Queen of the Wilderness, the language of the natural world is a frequency of love. This is my mother tongue. Am I? I feel like I'm just all over the place, like I did in last night reading. The language of the natural world, you do have the Eight of Wands in reverse. So that's true, because that is the only card without a human in it. So it comes from source, it comes from nature. Okay. Um, and this can be that energy that some of you are waiting on to get your power back, to just fully move you on into the wilderness, okay, away from a situation, a person, a bad situation in your life, financial trouble. Like I said, everything don't have to be about love, but for some of you it is just your love life, period. You're by yourself, you're quiet, you don't say anything unless somebody says something to you. You don't reach out to nobody unless they reach out to you. If you did, you probably wouldn't still hold a long conversation with them. You're not looking to, um, you want to partner up, but you're not in no rush though. For some of you, you know, when I say the D9, which is the star card, either some of you are divorcing because you found out it was a third party situation, um, and they were just doing too much. They kept going out, you know, with their friends, people in their community, and you probably have already caught them or had some type of interaction with this other person, because it's too many females here. Okay. Um, but what I was talking about the star card in reverse, Saturn is in reverse. So like I told y'all, this is not going to be the rest of the year anyway about love and partnership. It's about relaxing yourself, you know, handling your anxiety and your stress, making sure your stability and your money and your job and or career has placement. Ain't nobody gonna have no relationship. Most of the people that are have one right now, up until the end of the year, they're gonna be breaking up anyway. So it's nothing to unfortunately cheer for them. That oh they still together. They're not gonna be together by the time Saturn go direct. I'm sorry by being so forward, but I'm here to tell you the truth. Let's get one more because the change is coming. Now, some of you may be older than some people that's watching this video. This is why the mature card is here. And you've been through relationship. You've been through ex-husbands or ex-wives. You've been through baby daddies, baby mamas. You've been through the young teenage type of love and all that stuff like that. Maybe you have been alone. Um, for a lot of you, can be 8 to the past 9 or 20 years to yourself. But that change is coming, though. I'm sorry to tell you. Look forward to it. Some of you actually may find this peace or piece of paradise, wish fulfillment about this change, but some of you don't, you know, you have to call on to your power back to you from all the places that you have gave it to, distributed out to, left it at. Okay. You have to call all that back to you because you're going to need that for this change coming up. Let's get the one more. These cards are so still new. They're stuck together. Okay, so Dakini, the enlightened. See there? Another one. Enlightened feminine. My gut instinct is wise beyond reason. That's why the high priestess is there. That is your instinct. And then the gut is going to be, like I said, this giving off a Queen of Wands energy. Um, so the gut instinct is wise beyond reason. I trust my intuition to guide me. This is why the star card is in reverse, which is, understandable. Some people don't want to just rely on their intuition. They want facts on paperwork. A lot of people live their life like that. They're not faith based. They don't believe in intuition or spiritual guides. They believe in old fashioned. I don't believe in that. I have to do all of the work. There's no such thing as blessings. And when I see it on paperwork, then I'll put faith into it. So somebody here is more spiritually open than the other person. Giving like Aquarius here vibes, a good Pisces energy, connected to 12th house, which is, like I said last night, right? In between realms, which is the dream state, like a sense of manifestation and reality, and knowing your power and how to dwell and work in both. Some people can't work in their intuition and still be part of a intuition type of reality because it does exist. That's why we have it. Then you got so many people that is just this earth based reality only. They don't believe, in, which is fine. That's why we always should have a balance of people that do believe in intuition and ghost and spiritual knowledge and manifestation, and then the other people who just only believe in this earth and that's it. You know, and that's also like two different people who, one that may go to a grave site and speak to their loved one, um, and then you have another person that says, "What I gotta go to the graveyard for? They ain't there anyway." You see what I'm saying? Um, because people get so used to Earth that they forget that there are a spirit entity also. We're only here on Earth because we have a shell. So for them to be so biased, like, oh, the person is not there anyway, they don't not necessarily know that because since they no longer have a shell, they're right. They're not inside of there, but they're on the outside with them. And that's what they don't acknowledge or comprehend. And that something like that is what keep this away from them, which is also a sense of vulnerability, wish fulfillment, healing. hmm Um, Bottom of the deck was the Saint Bridget. That's pretty much everything I said right here. I give endlessly because the light is without end. Just got through saying that. And my soul is all I need. So this is kind of like the Hermit card. And what is in the lantern of the Hermit? The star. The light. The light is in the lantern of the what the hermit be holding, right? So we're at 35 minutes. Let me give you two quick cards here. This is one. We got the man coming out. And the high priestess again. So especially this person is not talking to you. Now, if you have not been dating or speaking to anybody at all, um, the person who you're supposed to come in contact with is getting more into their intuitive sense. So this is why you have not met this person, um, ran into them in some type of outing, whether it's, maybe you were out with friends or family, you went to a social function, a wedding, a birthday, an anniversary. For some of you, this can be around their birthday or maybe your birthday or somebody that you know birthday or event. What's the next event? I think we got Father's Day. Is it Father's Day? Or did we already have Father's Day? I don't know. I don't do holidays anymore. With Justy, ain't no point. I don't even do holidays anymore. Cause they're all man made. And at the end of the day, they're created to really make money off of us. Um and generationally, we keep investing money in it to keep it a tradition to pass down to our family and children. And somebody has to stop it for their generation, right? But everybody is different. Now, I'm not necessarily talking about religious um, events. Okay, I'm not talking about religious events. So we're about to go in August. So I don't know what's coming up next. Anybody Labor Day? Oh, there we go. So Labor Day, some of you may go out. It can be a function at your own home, at a family home. Maybe you decide to go sit somewhere and watch fireworks or whatever. You could run into this person or say yes to some type of engagement here, or somebody may ask you out that you already know because they've been being quiet. Remember I kept saying about inner and outer worlds? Look at there. Inner and outer worlds. Between inner and outer worlds. hmm Just notice how this card has intuition in it, and all of these four goddesses plus high priestess here is all about intuition. Some of you do understand and feel through your intuition that change is coming. Let me get a timing card on that before I let y'all go. Let me see here. Let me just pick one because I need to get some numbered cards. Okay. So 5. Okay, so you can see somebody has spun out or out of control or out of your life, out of the situation. So now we got the number 5. That could be 5 hours, 5 days, or the next 5 months. If it is that, then that will take us into November and December. Like I said, when Saturn go back direct, and when after the solar eclipse, okay, because that's going to be in October, and also Jupiter going retrograde in October. So, huge change there. The opposite of top out is to tap in. Okay, somebody to coming in that whoever this was spun theirself out or they left out, but now you have changed. The 5 and the 9. 5 is challenges or disbeliefs or internal conflict or drama. So somebody here may come and want to clear that up. If it's not another person, whatever that you have been going on with you, you're going to have change for it. So quit stressing and having anxiety. When it's supposed to come, it's going to come, right? Also can be in the month of September, which is still not too far away because we're about to be in August. I'm ready. The number 50 can also be significant. Got 2 5s, a 0, and a 4. If I follow you, I could lose everything. Well, that just said a mouthful. Oh, they said they need more time. It was like they stepped into the reading and said something, didn't it? It's like they stepped into the reading and said, if I come to you, I'm gonna lose everything by popping that card out. That's spooky. Okay. I feel the same way, but it kind of landed in reverse a little bit. I feel that what is the determining factor of the change, whether they're going to feel the same way or they're not, that's going to be different for everybody, because the basis is if they follow you or you follow them, they can lose everything. But who cares? Everything is material. You can always be a team, a true team, and get that stuff back. So again, when a person feels like they rather value materialism over a star card energy, you may need to wrap them up anyway. Right? Because anything that is the star card energy, the love between it, the relationship, or one or both of the people, everything is going to be wish granted anyway. But your person, like I said, don't think like that. That's why I said one person is not a star card energy and one has that star card Aquarius energy. They don't have to be an Aquarius or you don't have to be an Aquarius, but it's the frame of mind of thinking. That is why this is the star card, the second most important card in the whole deck. You got the sun, the star, and the Wheel of Fortune. Then you go into the Ace of Cups, Ace of Wands, and all of that stuff. Because this here comes from above, as above, so below. But being in reverse, that's something that two people, as physical people, needs to work out. It's not really about something that something that needs to come from up above as so below. This is just two people working it out as people, as humans. It don't really have anything to do about source or spirit guides. Okay, putting this together. You understand? So it's like physically and mentally, if the person don't feel it and they don't want it, then they don't. It's not. It's not like the star can intervene into that. Okay, and some of you, you understand that is just the plain truth behind it. All right. So we're finished. I hope y'all had a great reading. Oh, there's some cards out. I will try and be back tomorrow to do whatever comes up, y'all. Okay. But thank y'all for watching, and thank you for the new person that chimed in. I'm not quite sure if you had subscribed or not, but we really would love you to stay. I do have masculines that watch my channel, about 20%. So if you do come back, Michael, we'll love to have you. So y'all stay tuned at least one day this week when I will do the Kamala Harris and see what type of cards come out for that person regarding the election. Okay, because the other reading already told us that Biden was going to leave anyway, right? Because Trump had got the star card before the incident. That was like 2 weeks before. So by having the star card, that's what kind of changed destiny, no matter how it went down or was supposed to allegedly go down. Yeah, he had a star card. So he was already protected, allegedly. However, it happened, or why it happened, or who decided that that was supposed to happen to him. He was already protected by the star card. Y'all seen that in the read, right? But we're going to do a Kamala Harris reading. So thank y'all so much, and I'll see you in the next one.